train or around our neighborhood walking the dog, and you guys walk past other neighbors from like a block or two down, and you say hi. You get to know them, and you maybe even slap them on the back once in a while. Or you see them at a party, and you have a beer. How's it going? Good. A caveman, right? That's it. The wives say, "What'd you guys talk about?" I don't know. So we all have people like that, and every once in a while, unfortunately, somebody passes away at a young age, and that was the guy you walk by every day. All right, tell me about him. Tell me about that guy. I don't know him. I don't really know him. We go to the funeral of these guys every once in a while because we knew the face and the name, and we find out about him from the kids they grew up with, from the kids they went to college with, from other circles. We found out significant things, meaningful things that they did that we never knew about. So one time that happened, it was actually a cluster of like 3 deaths of our tribesmen from District 204. And at the funeral, we decided we're going to do something about that. We're going to start having fellowship meetings, which, you know, guys don't do that. We started having these every other week meetings where we talk about things like how to be a better father, better spouse, a better neighbor. And that's where this whole thing, the Legacy Guild, started, okay? That the legacies were these people that died. And guild essentially means guys coming together to do a good thing. And from there, we decided we're going to do something for these kids, and we started the scholarship program. And it's grown over the past 5 years to 75 kids. So these are 75 kids currently in college that we're taking care of with a $10,000 commitment each over 4 years. That's $750,000, which is the least important thing that we do. The least important thing we do. The most important thing we do is we bring 75 kids together. So if you're one of those 75, you have 74 other kids to relate to, which is kind of hard to believe that this is going on to that degree. They come together, they're good friends now. We also make sure that these guys get jobs. One of our tribesmen, Don Abs, is an actuary. Nobody does that, but he does. And there was a woman, one of our scholars, who wanted to become an actuary. She's a senior, she needs to do an internship. Don's at a big firm downtown and said, we need to develop an internship. They've been talking about it for years. That's the year they developed it. She became their first intern, and that's the kind of stuff we do for these kids. 2 of the kids lost both parents a year apart, unrelated circumstances. A lot of our guys said, how can we foster these kids? How can we bring them into our house, keep them in our District 204 until they're done with high school and go on? That's the kind of commitment we're making to these kids. So that's what the Legacy Guild does, essentially. So I wanted to get that out there. And what I want to do is I want to have a moment of silence, okay? And I want you to think about 3 things. 3 things during this moment of silence. Think about that guy you walk by every day. Think about his wife and think about his kids. Thank you. That was great. Thank you. And I want to introduce a couple of guys that made this happen today. So we've got Mike Boyd. Somebody that's not here because he's out of town is Tim Sullivan. I always say Jim. And then Rich Hillsman. So these are the guys responsible for what's going to happen today. And I want to.
All right, what a nice job, guys.
And I want to introduce our incoming president, who's not shy, Billy Carney, to give the toast for the Guild.
You thought Tom talked long. You gave the Irish guy a microphone, you fools.
All right, you all know the toast, right? I say to the guild. And what do you say?
The guild. Nope.
To the guild.
The guild.
Ladies and gentlemen, Trey Robbins, let's get this thing going.
All right. Thanks, guys, and welcome to LaGrange. Looking forward to a fun day for everybody.